Hi, my name's Aleisha and this is Medispa, our current location until we move. I am the owner of Medispa here in Somerville. Provides the Mornington Peninsula with a range of beauty treatments. So we range from your basic facials right up to advanced facials, as well as waxing and tanning. Was fortunate enough to win 2 Salon of the Month awards. We've also won Pure Fiji's Stockist Runner-Up of the Year, and we've just been awarded Body Sugaring Australia Stockist of the Year for 2019. This is our reception area. We have our makeup stand here. This is where we do a lot of our makeups for bridal, formals, any functions that we may have. In this sort of area here, our beautiful big reception desk. We jumped on Google translator and typed in a couple of words, and then Saya popped up, and I just loved the way it sounded. Saya means my in Indonesian, so we've sort of created my Medispa, so my being mine as my business, but my as our client, so it's their Medispa. 2009, I graduated from Elly at the age of 19. I was fully qualified. I started with Elly at the age of 15. I started with Certificate 3 while in high school, and then I finished high school and then did my full diploma. It had always been a dream of mine to have my own salon, thinking I was going to go into hair, but chose beauty was my passion. And it was just something that I wanted to do. My parents are self-employed as well, so it was sort of always working for yourself. I picked Somerville. This is my hometown. I grew up here. Why not start something local? Somerville didn't have what we offer here, so we were sort of the first spa to be able to offer all the beauty services in one location. Now this is where we provide our manicures, get a lot of bridal parties coming through. This is Medicate, our cosmeceutical range. So this is what we use for all of our advanced facial treatments. We do skin needling, we do peels, we do microdermabrasion. They also have their own sort of whole facial protocol as well. So that is our main facial range that we use. We have Sun Escape over here, which is our tanning range. We were sort of looking for a location. I originally thought Mornington, where I had worked previously, but the rent was just astronomical. So we thought, let's start small. I didn't have any clients behind me from my previous job. You weren't allowed to take clients with you, which is quite big in our industry. So I had to sort of think about that, thinking, going through, don't want to have too much of an outlay without any clients. So that was a big risk, opening something with no clients behind me. We literally just started from scratch and just started designing and thinking, okay, what can go where and how can we make this feel like a tropical destination in just a small shop. The inspiration was sort of around some of our products that we stock here. We stock Pure Fiji, which we're extremely passionate about. We travel to Fiji for training and see, exactly where it's made and where it comes from. Little details I've found have sort of been the best part to set us aside from other salons, just the little details. We call it our Saya Touch. Our infrared detox sauna, which is a great treatment to add on to, especially massage, great to warm up before having a body treatment. This is where we do a lot of our facials and body treatments in here, sort of a relaxation room in here. So this is our brand new LED machine that has just arrived at Saya today. It was just something that we wanted to add on to our facial treatments. We've heard a lot of great results and benefits, so we just wanted to up the ante on our facials and just be able to provide that great result for all of our clients. We want to get more of these. With having the biggest space at the new salon, we want to provide a lot more facial treatments. We want to go more down that skin clinic line, being a Medispa, so providing spa treatments as well as clinical sort of treatments. We grew very quickly. In the first year, I had to make another room here. Growing quick was fantastic, but then there was the problem of we have grown so quickly and there was only myself and another therapist, so it was employing another therapist, which was another outlay of costs as well. So you really have to work out how much things are going to cost you as to what the investment is going to be and then what the outcome is going to be as your return. This is our big dermapod, which is our microdermabrasion machine. So it also provides, we have our satellites as well, so we do iontophoresis and all those sort of more advanced treatments. Again, it just ups the ante on the original micro treatment. This is just another one of our treatment rooms. So this is sort of a multifunctional room. So we do a lot of our waxing, tinting, lash lifts in here. but it also converts into another relaxation room for facials and massage and body treatments, and we've got two at the same time. I was one of the first spa tours up in Queensland, and we actually were really fortunate enough to travel around the whole top end of Queensland. So we did the Daintree Rainforest, we did Hayman Island, Hamilton Island, Daydream Island, went to Cairns, Port Douglas, and the spas that we got to see were just absolutely phenomenal. So that was a great experience. And again, that was when I sort of decided, yep, this is definitely what I want to do and have my own one of these. Qualia, just being in the resort, feeling like you're miles away, that was just beautiful. Obviously being up in Queensland, a lot of the spas were quite tropical, so that was sort of something that I took from them. I was really, very lucky to actually graduate twice. So I got to go to the graduation for my Certificate 3, and then once I finished my diploma, I got to graduate for my diploma as well, and that was just so much fun. You just sort of feel like you're famous when you're there, and everyone's all dressed up, and you're at Crown and everyone's looking at all these girls in their gorgeous gowns and everything, and I think it shows that all your hard work throughout the studies has paid off, and it's great to celebrate with everyone and just have a really good time. And I actually had a girl who graduated from Elly Lucas whilst working for me, so I was a guest of hers as well and went again. So I've been to 3 graduations and I love them every time. They're so much fun. Elly Lucas, they take you on a spa tour down on the peninsula. They start with the hot springs and a couple of other places, and we're one of those places down here on the peninsula. It was scary having so many girls looking up to you and listening to you word for word. It's exciting. I love bringing them through. I love telling my story, you know, where they can go and all the opportunities that there are available to everyone. We were also invited to attend the gala dinner, as well as Charles from Peninsula Hot Springs, which was amazing to meet him, other industry leaders as well, and just do a presentation to the students and show them all different aspects of the industry and how we've all sort of got to where we are. We've all had struggles, and it was really interesting to hear how Peninsula Hot Springs got to where they are, and it's inspiring to never give up.
I actually had people coming into my salon telling me that I was going to fail and it wasn't going to last. My prices were too high. Since then, obviously, we've had a price increase, as you do as a business, and we're flat chat. Obviously, I've done something right. I didn't let those people get to me, I think was probably the biggest thing that I did. I didn't let it bring me down, and I sort of just shrugged it off.
I was told that my business would fail by a number of people when I first opened. I think you have to value yourself as a person and what you actually provide for people. So we provide not only a service, but we provide as much knowledge as we possibly can. You pay for what you get. We do a lot of training to make sure we're up to date with everything. So I sort of don't want that person's business anyway if they don't believe in what we can do here. It's a huge challenge working for yourself. It's a lot of sacrifice. I still don't take a full wage after 6 years. You know, the most important thing for me is to pay my girls, to pay the bills, all of that. It's a lot of commitment and dedication. If someone's away sick, you know, you're straight back into the treatment room. My parents have been absolutely amazing. They're still amazing with how they helped me with the purchase of the new building and moving forward with that business as well, which has been the best. You know, there's always a shoulder to cry on when needed. It's just nice to have someone that is willing to back you up, someone that's got your back no matter what. We've been here for 6 years now, and I've purchased a building that we will be moving to. So again, bigger, just because we've expanded so much and we've sort of just outgrown the space. We're still at planning stage, so we've sort of changed our plans a couple of times. So we're hoping to be in maybe before Christmas, but I'm going to say another 12 months. The connection with Elly Lucas has always been there. Seeing Elly Lucas at expos, Melbourne, Sydney, being invited to different events as well to talk to the students. The school itself is well set out. You've got all the equipment and everything that you need, and it still does feel like a salon environment, even though you are in a class. You're going to school every day, but it wasn't necessarily school. It was sort of going to work really, and sort of learning on the job really. Being 15, I was very nervous heading up to the city. It's not really a place where I go from being down here on the peninsula, but it's not as scary as it seems when you actually get there. Everyone's really nice and the teachers are really helpful, so it was a good experience. So it was about an hour, depending what the Frankston line was like. It was good. I did a lot of my studying on the train, so that sort of helped as well. So having that extra time with not really much to do on the train, it was a great opportunity to get on top of my studies. On my days off from Elly Lucas, I would actually be working in a salon, so it was great to have that extra downtime on the train. I tried to use that wisely. There was a couple of other options down here on the peninsula, but I didn't even think twice to look anywhere else. Once you see what Elly Lucas produces, you know you're on the right track.